With that being said, welcome to the new show on the block. Touching every topic, guaranteed to make it hot. Run them Phillip River spirals to girly running the rock. Run them lake show dunks to them game winning shots. It's a lock, it's a fact that we only spitting facts. Like who wreck a finna flop and who stay on top of that. Who the hottest of the month and who really spitting trash. Don't stress, just guess. This your favorite podcast. Everything should be dead after.
That's what he said.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending what time it is, wherever you are in the world listening to us right now. I am Francisco, your host with the most, aka defective_TDK on the IG, and I'm chilling with my co-host.
What's up, everybody? It's Daniel, aka Lord Pretty Rocco on that IG.
And you are now tuned in to episode 98 of
With That Being Said.
Episode 98, and I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good.
You could have rhymed that. 98 and feeling great.
You know what? My bars was not ready. They were not at the level you expected, and I'll accept that.
My bad.
I'll accept that.
I'm a little disappointed right now.
You know what, bro? I'll tell you this. If you're going to give me a challenge, then how am I going to manage didn't rhyme with challenge. Sorry. We'll end that right there. The fucking intro track was a fluke. We'll end that right there. Fucking end that right there. We're not going to get into that start now. Okay. Much like last week's episode, you know, I had a long night, and when you have a long night, it turns into longer days. But luckily, I am accompanied by a little something, you know? And it's only because I had the day off. I'm being responsible. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
You know, if I had to work today, last week I had to go to work after. It was pretty irresponsible of me. I have grown. I've changed. Actions speak louder than words. Look at me now. I don't have work today, and I'm doing my thug dizzle. You know what I'm saying?
Who are you?
I don't want to ignore the fact that currently when we're recording this episode, there's an NBA game going on. It is what, game 7? No,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Game 7. Whoa.
I'm sorry. I'm jumping out the window, bro. You know I'm sipping.
Yeah, bro.
I'm jumping out the window right now.
I need you to take a deep breath.
Game 5. Game 5. Milwaukee's up 115-100. There's about a minute left, so it looks like Milwaukee's about to wrap up this series. Safe to say Milwaukee's going on to the next round. And we will get there. We will talk about NBA in the playoffs and what we think. But before we do that, I just want to ask, everything okay with you, Danny? How's your week been?
It's been cool, man. You know, dealing with COVID situations.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, you know.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, sadly, someone in my household tested positive. So, you know, you got to go do the drill, get tested. Luckily, my dad offered me to stay at his house, offered his house to me, and I got tested. Everything was cool. So now I'm exited the quarantine house. So now I'm outside the bubble.
Okay.
So I don't have to be quarantined. But you know, just trying to be safe. Do what you can do.
And that's it. You can only do what you can do. You know what I'm saying?
But also, if you got some extra antibodies, you know, shoot them over, Francisco, please.
Bro, if you listen to the show, then you know COVID alumni Danny has not earned that badge yet. No, you know what I'm saying? And it is a badge. It's a badge. I think you get it at the doctor's office. I think they can.
They give you like a
it's
a
definitely
badge like a diploma.
Well, it's both actually.
Okay.
It's a certificate and the badge.
Okay.
You know, the badge is more for you to kind of flex, stunt on the people who have weak antibodies. You know what I'm saying? But also the certificate, people ask for it, and then you got to show them. You know what it is.
I'm cool.
You know, it's just
yeah.
But so if you don't have it, you know, you're a weak bitch. But if you do have that certificate, fax it over to me because I didn't go pick mine up. You know what I'm saying? I never want to go pick mine up. But good, man. I hear you're going to what is it called? A show?
Yeah, a show, a concert, a show.
A concert?
I'm actually going,
a performance piece?
I'm going to a concert, a show.
And how does that work in these COVID times?
Well, we don't care, you know, no mask, no social distancing.
Hell yeah, just licking everything that comes in your way.
COVID doesn't exist, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Damn right.
No, well, shout out to my favorite band, Metallica. They're actually doing a drive-in experience. So they recorded themselves in an unknown location, which I know because I did my homework. You know, I had to creep a little bit.
Nothing wrong with that.
They filmed it. They filmed themselves performing, and they're releasing it to like drive-in theaters nationwide.
So So the performance is already recorded. They're gonna play it on a big screen, and people can drive up and.
It's just driving.
That's pretty dope.
You bought So like I bought the ticket for the car. Cause one ticket per car.
Yeah, I'm trying to do something like that for like comedy shows. I know a lot of comedians who are trying to get their shit back on and popping. I'm trying to go see something like that.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see. I mean, like I've never experienced a drive-in before. They've been having them. They've had them before, like pandemic, but obviously ever since this happened, it's kind of what they need to do.
They're like essential, yeah.
They're essential now, so I'm excited to see how it is. You know,
or I'm sorry, they're essential on the level of trying to keep life normal.
Yeah,
I don't want to compare people working at drive-ins to doctors and things along that line. Like, obviously, there's a little bit of a difference there, but they're essential in trying to keep the norm.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, they filmed it themselves. It's a brand new performance. No one's seen it before, so I'm super excited. I'm about to be cool. We'll see how it is. I've never had a driving experience before. I've seen not me personally, but on social media. You guys know I'm a big R&B fan. Division.
Mm-hmm.
They're from Toronto, so they did actual live performance in Toronto, but like as a drive-in. So they had the stage built, but people can only pull up in their cars.
That's kind of dope.
Which is really cool. I was kind of hoping like that's kind of what artists would be doing, but I guess I'm sure the logistics are hard.
Yeah, and it's also like, I mean, can you put off the same vibe? Can you pull off the same performance when you're staring at vehicles? You're not seeing people dance. People are not engaged close together. People are in their own little bubble pulling up to see it. It's definitely weird. It has to be different.
You know, I'm sure. So they're super cool. But I mean, again, I'm super excited for that. I'm sure it's gonna be super, super dope. Just finally kind of listen to some live music. It's been a while.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, it's not gonna be live.
Well, I mean, I guess it won't. I mean, but it's filmed like it's live.
I'm just being a hater.
You are.
Looking at your T-shirt over here, you got an interesting T-shirt. It's what I would assume another metal band. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Obviously, I'm always right. And the band is Creator.
Yes.
Or Creator.
Creator.
Depending, what side of the Mississippi River you're on. Question.
Yes, sir.
I love rock band T-shirts. I love, like when they do album covers on the T-shirts and stuff. Like, I think they have some of the illest album covers. And just also some of the merchandise is pretty fucking dope. Opposed to a lot of hip hop merchandise, I think it's trash and it doesn't look good. But like rock shit, metal shit, like I think it always looks hard.
And like even to add to that, not to toot like our own horn like metal, but like
go ahead, bro. Be a stand. Go ahead.
But you see a lot of artists like Kanye West take the same lettering from those bands.
Yeah, but here's my shit though. I've been on this wave since fucking 8, 9, 10 years ago, bro. So when these artists are doing that shit to make shit trendy, to make shit like,
is a little annoying.
To make shit like Spitfire or what's the other one? Thrasher. To make shit like Supreme is going out of their box, out of that red box or whatever. It's like, bro, like they're doing it to appropriate it and sell it. And that's what they're trying to do. For me, I just appreciate the artwork. But, and I'm not sure if we've had this conversation on here before or not. But like I've asked people, I'm like, bro, if I wore one of those T-shirts because I thought it looked dope, would it bother you because I don't know the music?
I mean, how would you feel if I never listened to J. Cole and I would rock?
Well, that would bother me, but also like J. Cole, that lane, I'm extremely biased in that lane. So like, let's say you wore like a Big Sean shirt or a Nipsey shirt or something like that, and then like you just didn't listen to the music, but like you like the shirt. Like, what can I tell you?
Yes, but also I guess Nipsey's more of a sensitive subject. Okay. So I think that's like not a good example.
Okay, you're right.
But like a Big Sean or like something like that,
or like a Lil Durk or like a Lil Uzi shirt. Like you don't even listen to it, but you just like the shirt. Like, what can I tell you?
No, I mean you can't. No, it's true. I mean like it's kind of ironic. My cousin actually texted me a few days ago. Texted our group chat, and she was like, "Hey, would y'all?" Because me and our friends, we listen to bands, heavy metal, all that stuff.
Right.
Would you guys like...
Your cousin that texted you doesn't?
No.
Okay.
She's like, oh, how would you guys feel if I like bought a band tee? And then she's like, of what? And she's like, Metallica, I forgot what other band, and another band. And I'm like...
Because there's a lot of them that I like, and I think they go dope. Great with fits, and I like the way it looks. But here's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is somebody stopping me in the street and being like, bro... What's your favorite song off that album? Like, not even confrontational, just being like, bro, like, I like that album too. What's your favorite song off that album? And I would be like,
I just like it because the shit looks cool.
Google search, Alexa, play me 3 songs from that album.
That's why you gotta do your homework, bro, and just have those in your head.
Also, Pink Floyd album covers are fucking hard, bro. Like, I just like them.
No, it's dope. Like, I really think, like, the whole the whole band like band merch and like heavy metal merch, like it's super dope to see.
There was one band, and probably people are gonna be upset about it because I don't know who they are. When I want to say maybe it was Nirvana, but it was one
Kurt
band.
Cobain?
But the cover was like a baby in a swimming pool.
Yeah, never mind.
Is it
Yeah,
Nirvana?
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Like that is a dope cover. Like I just some of that shit. I'm like, bro. Like I would love to wear that as a tee, but it's like I feel fake because I'm like, bro, I don't even listen to him. But I don't care, bro. The tee is hard. If the fit is hard, if the fit is fresh, get out my face, bro.
I know, and I get it. Like just me as a fan, I'd be like, really, like you want to wear a Metallica shirt, but you have no idea, like
Yeah, 100%. But to my
But
credit,
also at the end of the day, it's like fuck it, dude. Like
to my credit, Daniel, and you make sure you confirm this with the people that are listening to this. You've passed me along some metal music. You've passed me along a couple metal bands, and they're in my workout list.
that's cool.
Do I work out often? No, but they're in my workout list, bro. And I listen to it when I'm fucking pumping iron. You know what I'm saying? So anybody trying to come at me sideways for that, fuck it, bro. If you catch me slipping and I got a fucking metal band tee cover, bro, don't worry about what's going on this side, bro. Worry about you. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
And the only reason I started this tangent was because you're going to a metal show tonight. You're going to go see Metallica. I was wondering if you were going to wear that t-shirt.
I'm wearing this t-shirt.
Is that beef because you're wearing another band? Is that beef?
It's only
is that
no. So there.
how is it in that community? I don't know how it is.
So there's no beef, but there was slight beef because there's another band that came up with Metallica called Megadeth.
Okay. I'm familiar.
Okay, are you?
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name 3 songs.
Name 3 songs. Off the top of my head,
Uh huh.
The Devil's Lit. Homicide, Suicide. But that's just their hits. That's just their hits. You know what I'm saying? That's just.
I want some deep cuts.
Oh, you want some deep shit? Some deep shit. Obviously, you know, Kidnapping Goats. Kidnapping Goats was probably their best album. Kidnapping Goats was fucking. You know what I'm saying? But that's just people. So specific people know that one.
Yeah, not a lot of people know that one.
You know,
So,
Kidnapping Goats was pretty lit.
That was back in the mixtape days. Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah. They
obviously.
dropped that on Dat Piff. Yeah.
Dat Piff, they dropped that on Dat Piff.
DatPiff.com.
Yes,
world
sir.
premiere.
Yes, sir.
But Megadeth was a band started from an ex Metallica guitarist that they kicked them out.
Okay.
So Metallica had 4 original members. They kicked one out,
Mm-hmm.
and then he made the band called Megadeth.
And is Megadeth, because obviously Metallica's super successful.
Uh-huh.
Is Megadeth super successful?
Super successful.
Oh, okay. That's dope then. Good for him.
But not as successful.
Of course. But to me, from the outside looking in, Metallica is the Michael Jordan of metal.
Yeah, I would agree.
So nobody's going to be that.
No.
But for them to be in their lane and be super successful, I think that's dope.
Yeah, but I think I remember quotes of him saying yeah, we're successful, but I could never be as successful as them. So to him it was like a. And think about it. You got kicked off the team, and look at them. They fucking won 17 championships.
Yeah, but then you went and you got your 2. You got your 3. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly. So it was always like, oh, you can't wear Megadeth stuff at a Metallica show.
Oh, so that's beef.
Or Metallica shit at a Megadeth show because that's beef, you know. But in reality, like those 2 bands and the 2 other bands were the pioneers of like thrash metal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like it was supposed there was beef there, but like it's stupid.
Okay.
It ain't serious. But now like people always be wearing. Obviously, people gonna pull up in their Metallica gear or other bands. Like I got my battle jacket in my car ready to go.
What? Well, your what?
My battle jacket.
What is that?
My jacket with all my patches from my shows that I've been to.
Your battle jacket?
Yeah.
Like you be in there doing combat?
Well, I mean, we be in the pit.
Oh man, that shit is next level for me, dog. I will go, but I'll be on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
But I want a battle jacket. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta earn.
Or you gotta earn those?
Earn it,
bro. I just want my COVID-19 fucking patch on there. That's all I want. Bro.
That'd
COVID alumni. You know what I'm saying?
I don't got that. You got that.
And I'm gonna be in there and I'm be fucking licking and spitting on everybody in the mosh pit. What's up, bro? What y'all trying to do?
What's
Y'all
up?
see this patch?
I got antibodies.
Y'all see this
What's
patch,
good?
bro? What's good? What's
Yes,
really
so
good?
So I got my battle jacket in the car.
But yeah, I mean, I guess like if I went to a rap show or hip hop show, like if I see somebody wearing merchandise from another artist, I would be like, it's very much the same when I go to games and people are wearing jerseys for a team that's not playing.
I think that's different though, because
for me it's the same. Because I went to a Lakers Rockets game and somebody was wearing a Dwayne Wade jersey from the Miami Heat, and I was like, bro, like he's never played for any of these franchises. He's not here tonight. Like, what like?
Okay, yes, but you're also with sports. People are fans of just one team. With music, people are fans of multiple teams, artists, bands.
Yes, okay, you're right. But what I'm saying is, they're not playing tonight. Why would you wear? Like, I
like the shirt.
Either dress plain or dress who's ever playing tonight.
Well, I got Metallica patches on my battle jacket.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And how you think you're gonna do tonight? What's gonna be your KD in the mosh pit? What's gonna be your KD, bro?
Well, they want to cancel the show,
bro. How many times you getting fucked up as opposed to how many people you knocking out?
Well, I'm saying,
how you feel?
I don't think we can mosh tonight because it's a drive-in.
Bro, if you're going in with that mentality, don't even go, dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't even fucking be fake, dog. Just do it. You gotta get in there and you gotta hit somebody in their fucking temple with your shin. You know what I'm saying?
With the car, just run them over.
Yeah, bro. Just make sure. First of all, make sure the high beams are on. If your high beams are not on, you're fake. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're flashing them bitches. Make sure you're honking. And make sure you fucking gas brake dip in that bitch. But sometimes you gotta ghost ride the whip at a Metallica concert, bro.
Hey, that'd be fire though if you did that.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
That would be pretty fire.
Don't go into the mosh pit with no confidence is basically my message from this fucking intro.
Thank you.
Don't go into the mosh pit with no confidence. This is not gonna end well. But as much as we've talked about metal music, I want to give a quick shout out to Outkast, bro, because they just had their 24-year anniversary of ATLiens. It dropped August 27th. What's today? I don't even know what today's date is.
Today is the 29th.
So 2 days ago, it was their 24th year anniversary. And like, honestly, Outkast is a fucking game changer for hip hop, bro. Like, they just came in their own lane, super confident. They were out of pocket, but they did what they did and they made it successful. ATLiens is definitely, how do I put it? It's definitely one of the best hip hop albums to ever drop, bro. And I say that more so because of the numbers it did, but also because it was just so out of pocket. It was just so different as opposed to what people were doing.
Was doing at the time,
You know, Wheels of Steel, Over the Woods, Jezebel. Like, it was just great. And like, that's one of the albums that I have no problem pointing people towards if they're like, I want to try hip hop. I want to try to get into it. That's one of the albums that's like, go check ATLiens out. You know what I'm saying? Because I would say mostly because people come into hip hop with like a negative connotation of like drugs, money, bitches. Hey, dope.
That's like metal.
That is a part of hip hop for sure. It is, but it's not just that.
That's how it is with metal. The same thing. And say, oh, people talk about the devil and like this and that.
And that's why I make those jokes. Obviously, I know that it's not all that, and I know it's not just that. But that's why I make those jokes of like devil worship, kidnapping goats. Obviously, you know what the goat represent. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I make those jokes because it does have those stereotypes on it. That doesn't make them factual. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but it does have those on
there.
it. So shout out to fucking Outkast, man. Being fucking staple in hip hop. Shout out Andre 3000 and Big Boy. We were just talking about Andre 3000 before we started recording, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Because he had, you said he had the best verse on a Travis Scott project.
On Travis Scott project, I think so. On the Birds in the Trap.
Yeah.
Birds in the Trap sing Brian McKnight. I think that's
a fucking creative title, bro. I did not know where the fuck he was going with that, but that was a creative ass title, man. But since we're talking about hip hop albums, Big Sean about to drop. Big Sean's dropping, I think, in like 1 week, 2 weeks on September 4th. And it's called Detroit 2, named after his Detroit mixtape, which is highly regarded as one of his best projects.
Yeah.
The Detroit project is fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying, Big Sean is overdue. It's about time he drops.
Yeah.
From what he's put out.
No, it's cool.
I think he's coming with it.
I just don't like the whole Detroit 2 like naming. It's like Marshall Mathers LP 2. It's like
what specifically about it don't you like though? Like,
I just feel like usually like when you do something like that, like a sequel, it kind of has the same tone. I think it was just more for branding. It's like, I gotta make a big splash. What was my best? Detroit 2. Oh, fuck, he was so good in Detroit. Okay, that's great. Doesn't mean he's going to be good in Detroit, too. I
see what you're saying. And you're right. Just because you name something the sequel of another one doesn't mean you're going to get
that same
production. You see it with movies all the time. When they do a sequel and the sequel doesn't live up to the first one. However, I think the fact that, first of all, the fact that Sean is a really good rapper.
Yes.
Sean is really good.
We agree 100%.
100%. Get that out the way. He's really good. So any project he drops, you should be expecting good rather than bad. Secondly, the fact that he's overdue. He just has so much content, so many things to speak on right now. Because think about it. When's the last time he put out a project, and how many things have happened in between then and now?
Oh, you're right.
He just has so much content, his perspective to speak on. On the single that he just dropped, he talked about it has a Nipsey feature. And, in a couple lines, he mentions how after what happened with Nipsey, I reached out to Kendrick to make sure we were good because they had some static. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't call it a beef. They had some static. He says, some miscommunication. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, bro, that's how quick life goes. After what happened with Nipsey, I had to reach out to Kendrick to make sure we were straight, bro. And, if that never happens, if the Nipsey situation never happens, then maybe he never reaches out. But it's just so much content, so many things that he has to offer in his perspective. He's just overdue. I think it's going to be a really good project. And my fingers are crossed because I want to root for Sean.
Yeah.
I want it to be a really good project, But we'll see. 9/4. 9/4. It's coming, bro.
Thursday night, right? Yeah, Thursday night.
Yeah.
At 9 p.m. Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to your musics.
Wherever you listen to your musics. You are a big baseball fan, right?
Yes, sir.
Of course, 100%. You're probably top 2 baseball fans that I know.
Damn.
Not probably. You are top 2 baseball fans.
Not 2?
You are. Yeah, I think it's pretty fair. Top 2, not 2.
Okay.
Top 2, not 2. To be honest, you are. I was about to hate, but it's just realistic right now. Have you ever heard the name Ray Caldwell? And I don't expect you to know it. I don't expect you to know it. My boy Ray Caldwell, he been out here doing his thing.
Who the hell's Ray Caldwell?
First of all, R.I.P. Ray Caldwell. I don't know if he's dead, but based off the mathematics, he should be dead. So R.I.P. Ray Caldwell.
But if he's not, though,
no, he should be. He should be by now. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Ray Caldwell, if you guys don't know, he was a pitcher, right?
Oh, he was?
He was a pitcher.
Okay, thank you.
And he was struck by lightning.
Oh, I heard about this story.
He was struck by lightning.
Yes, this dude's the GOAT.
In the 9th inning of a game. Obviously, he's pitching. He's out here doing his thing. He's over here thinking curveball, fastball, slider. What I'm about to get his boy. What I'm about to get his boy. And then God was like, I'm going to need you to take a breather. Boom, hits him with it, right? So he gets struck by lightning in the middle of a game. And after he was revived, because technically he was dead, after he was revived, he finishes the game. He did not leave the game. He finishes the game, okay? 17 days later.
That boy built different.
I mean, I'm saying, if we talking about built different, this boy built different. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if I'm in MLB.
I'm just saying, I don't know if Kobe could do that, bro.
All I'm going to say is if I'm in the MLB and I feel the sniffles, I might take a day off. This boy got hit by lightning in the middle of a game. Got revived, and he was like, I'm finishing the game.
Different.
Okay, 17 days later.
Mama mentality right there.
17 days later, he throws a no-hitter. You just got hit by lightning 2 weeks ago, bro. Now you out here throwing no-hitters. The next season, he wins 20 games for the World Series team, for the World Champs.
What team was it for?
The Indians.
Okay.
20 games is a lot, though. For anybody who doesn't know.
Oh, no,
to win 20 games as a pitcher, it's a lot,
yeah.
bro. This guy just got hit by lightning last year, and he out here doing his thing. Ray Caldwell, respect, salute, dog.
Bro, that's GOAT talk right there.
I'm sure, 1920s baseball, white man, a lot of money. I'm not sure what your perspective was on life or people. You might have been
a little racist.
A little bit.
You probably had some.
A little some, you know.
For sure. He probably had some workers that weren't his color,
But that feat is kind of crazy.
This man really got hit. I just love the fact that I wonder who told him who said, "Are you still good to pitch?"
No.
It's like really.
No, the thing is, after they revived him, he was like, "How many outs we got left?" You know what I'm saying? They didn't even ask me. He was like, "How many outs we got left, bro?" He was ready to come back.
Oh God! Oh, 2 more outs? I got this. We good.
Ray Caldwell, I don't know anything about you besides this fun fact, but this fun fact is a fun.
And I don't want to know anything else about you.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Racist.
More than likely. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he probably said some bad words in his time, but you cool.
I don't want to throw no slander on your name, Playboy, but it just, hey man.
So wait, what year was this that he did this?
This was 1919, and then 1920 was when he won the chip.
Damn, he won the chip, bro.
Bro, he won 20 games.
That's crazy.
Man,
Respect.
hey, bro.
Hey, respect.
You did your thing.
Do you think?
You did your thing, Ray Caldwell.
Is he in the Hall of Fame? No, but don't matter.
Probably not. Don't matter, bro.
Don't
For
matter,
this
bro.
stat alone, he probably should be, though.
Yeah,
For this stat
yeah,
alone,
he
the
should.
fact that you did that, bro.
Facts.
And, you know, anybody who thinks that we just, make up stories to talk about on here, look up Ray Caldwell yourself, bro. Figure that shit out. Alexa, who's Ray Caldwell? Google search that shit. Do whatever it is you got to do, bro. He's just out here. Mathematically, he should be dead, so he's not out here, but he was out here. You know what I'm saying?
He's out there.
He's out there now. You know what I'm saying? Bro, let's dip into the NBA. By this time, the Bucks won the game. It's over, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the score is, but
Yeah.
wait, no, yeah, I do the score. It's 118 to 104.
118-104.
Giannis 28 points, 17 rebounds.
So there's a couple games today. Let's get those out the way. Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Houston Rockets. They're 2-2 tied in the
2-2.
series. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think the Thunder were gonna get 2 games,
I didn't think they were gonna be in the playoffs.
but now they're in Game 5. Russell Westbrook is coming back. I think it's over. I think it's dope because the Thunder have been an underdog all season, but it's a wrap.
So Russell's coming back. You know what? No, I think I'm gonna give them this game just because I think Houston needs to get used to playing with
Adjust
to Russ.
So you think the Thunder get this game?
I think the Thunder gets.
You
get
think
this
they
game.
push it to 7, or you think they win the series?
I
in
think they
6?
win this game. I don't know if they're gonna win the series.
Yeah. So if they get this game, you're saying Thunder in 7,
Yeah.
or the Rockets in 7.
Houston in 7.
Houston in 7.
Houston in 7.
Yeah, I think Houston in 6. I think it's great what the Thunder have done, but at a certain point, you need superstars. The Thunder have 2 of them. I'm sorry, the Rockets have 2 of them. The Thunder have 1, and he's not in his prime anymore. So at a certain point, when it's time for the superstars to take over and do what they do, I think it's going to be too much for the Thunder. As much as I want to see them succeed, I just think it's too much. The other game that's today is the Lakers and the Trailblazers. The Lakers are up 3-1. The Trailblazers have no Damian Lillard. I believe he's left the bubble with an injury. I think it's done tonight.
Yeah. I mean, unless the only thing that worries me about the Lakers is that I feel like they always play down to their competition.
They tend to do that. That's a bad tendency that they have. You're right.
They do, but no Dame, nah. You have to. There's no way.
But that's exactly what makes a team dangerous. A team that's desperate, that they know win or go home, and we don't have our best player, they're going to come out and they're going to scratch and claw. So I think maybe the first 2 quarters, it's going to be super competitive. If the Lakers get out to a lead, they're not going to let go of that lead. I think they're taking it personally. The fact that everybody was saying the Trailblazers are not your regular AT.
Yeah.
The Trailblazers could beat the Lakers. I think they're taking it personally. They're out on a mission, as you should be. At this point, you should be out on a mission to win the chip. But I think they're on a mission to put the Trailblazers out of their misery, and they want to be locked and loaded for the next round.
Yes, sir.
So speaking of the next round,
yeah,
they're gonna get the winner of the Rockets Thunder. We think it's the Rockets, right? In the other bracket, you have Utah, who's up 3-2 on Denver. Bro, you know what? My hat goes off to Utah because I thought Denver was gonna wax them. I thought Denver was gonna come out and do their thing. They've proven that Denver doesn't really have an answer for Donovan Mitchell. He's done his thing. He's shown up in the biggest of moments, and that's what you want to see out of a young player. He's proven himself. Rudy Gobert is doing what he needs to do. Joe Ingles is doing what he needs to do. I want this series to go 7 games.
Of course, just for entertainment value.
Because the Denver Nuggets are such a fun team to watch. They're such a fun team to watch. And on the other side, you have Donovan Mitchell coming into his own. And next to him, he has Mike Conley, who's not in his prime anymore, but is still a good NBA player, a really good NBA player. So I want this series to go 7 games. I hope it does, but we'll see. I don't know where to go with that one. I don't know who's going to come out of that.
I don't know either.
That one's 50-50 to me. And the last bracket in the Western Conference, you have the Clippers taking on the Dallas Mavericks. The Clippers are up 3-2. Paul George finally got back in his bag. You know, he realized who he was, and he did what he had to do. But the Dallas Mavericks are playing the rest of the series without Kristaps Porzingis. My hat's off to Donovan Mitchell. He's doing... To Donovan Mitchell, I'm sorry. Luka Doncic.
Doncic.
Sorry, like I said, I've been drinking from the beginning of the show. Luka Doncic is doing everything that he can possibly do to keep them in the series. But like I said, eventually you're going to get to a point where superstars need to take over. They're playing 2-on-1 superstars. And seems like Paul George found his shot. So it's about to be...
I think it's
it's done. Shout out to Luka, though. Because Luka's only 20, 21, 22. Luka has another 15 years in this fucking league. He's coming, bro. The other franchises better be ready. Because Luka's here to stay, bro. Good for him. He's doing his fucking thing.
No respect, for sure.
So over here, in the East, the Bucks beat the Magic, which means they're taking on the Heat.
Yes.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great because the Heat have a lot of young players that we're waiting to see. Not for them to step up because they've been producing all year long. And good for them. But now it's playoff time. Now you're taking on the former MVP. Now you're taking on the Defensive Player of the Year. The best team in the NBA record-wise. What are you going to do with them? Jimmy Butler has to produce not only similar numbers to what Kawhi did last year against Giannis, but he also has to be there defensively. And Jimmy is a lockdown guy.
Yeah.
Jimmy is a lockdown guy. But some things you can't do anything about. Some things, if the guy's bigger than you, taller than you, there's certain things you can make him uncomfortable. But there's going to be some things that you just can't overcome. So it's going to be really interesting how they play team defense against Giannis. And a mind like Eric Spoelstra, a mind like Pat Riley, they're going to put together a good game plan for him. It's just going to be interesting to see, does it work? Can you win 4 out of 7? That's what it comes down to, right? At the end of the day,
you're right. And I think I was looking at the stats. The Heat took 2 out of 3 in the regular season. Yeah. I mean, playoff ball's different.
100%.
So you really can throw out like the regular season stats.
I think there's something to it. There's something to it as far as confidence goes. The Heat are coming in with confidence.
Yeah, we beat them before.
They just swept the first round, and they said we got the best of them in the regular season. They're not coming in afraid of the Bucks. And that speaks volumes. The Bucks have to be on 10 from tip-off because this team is not backing down from you. Understand that. Jimmy Buckets is the leader of that team. They're not backing down from you. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just throw regular stats out. They're coming ready to play.
So you think Bucks in 7?
I could see that one going 7. I could also see it going 6. I could also see it going 5 if they really don't have an answer for Giannis.
I'm going to go Heat in 7.
Heat in 7? Good for you. Good for you. Take the fucking underdog. If you look at that whole Heat roster, it's filled with underdogs. Good for you. Root for the fucking underdog.
I think they can. I think they can make a 7.
Put it this way. My thing is, selfish as a fan, I want to see Lakers Bucks in the finals. So I want the Bucks to get there.
For real, honestly, I think my finals are Lakers Clippers.
No, they're both in the West.
I know, but I mean, what I'm saying is that like that's to me, it's like It don't matter who lines up in the East. I think we're gonna beat them.
No, I think the Bucks are a really great team. I think between Lakers, Clippers, Bucks, that's where the chip is at for sure. Obviously, now that the numbers are dwindling down, it's a higher percentage that's gonna happen. But that's the one that I want to see because the Lakers more than likely are gonna play the Clippers in the Western Finals. But when you get to the actual finals, I want to see the Bucks because I don't want it to be no excuses, no nothing.
You don't want it to be.
We came and we beat the best player on the floor, bro.
Okay, I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want it to be Orlando versus the Lakers.
Exactly, because a lot of people don't respect that chip as much as they should. But it's like, bro, all you can do is line up and play the person ahead of you.
Yeah.
It's not my fault the Celtics didn't get there again. It's not my fault LeBron didn't do his part and get to the finals. Dwight Howard did his part. They got to the finals. Kobe lined up with him and averaged fucking 35 a game for that series. What do you want me to do, bro? We beat them in 5. You know?
No, I no, you're right. You're right, 100%.
So I would rather see the Bucks, but just the underdog story of the Miami Heat, I hope it happens. And then the last bracket is the Boston Celtics taking on the Toronto Raptors. Shout out to that boy Alec Foster, Section 300. What up, boy? He been saying.
He's been on that train.
He been talking about that train, bro. The Toronto Raptors, they coming and they're real. Also, first round bye, they had that. We knew they was gonna be who they had to beat. But now, like I said on the last episode, Pascal Siakam, he has to prove he's the guy.
He's supposed to be. You got to be that dude.
You got to be. If you want that next big contract, this is where you earn it right here, bro. And it's going to be, that's a series where if you're just a basketball fan, you have to watch that series, bro. because you're going to see the breakdown of two really good coaches with really good players on the floor who are pretty evenly balanced. It's really going to come down to the minute issues, the minute tendencies. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a really good series. That one I could see going 7. If anybody wins it before 6, I would be shocked. If anybody wins it in 5 or 4, I would. No way. I do not see that happening.
So who do you think's going to win, though?
I want it to be Toronto because I want Alec Foster to be correct.
Nice.
And also, I can't root for the Celtics.
That's true.
Even though how much I like their players, bro, we bleed purple and gold. I cannot root for the Celtics, bro.
Come on. You don't want maybe a Celtics-Lakers finals? Maybe.
No, because it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair. As young as those guys are, as hungry as they are, you don't have an answer for Anthony Davis. Like, put it this way, and I challenge not you, but anybody listening, can you name me the starting power forward or center for the Celtics? Can you name me their backups?
Nope.
No. And that's no disrespect to them, but it's just like you don't have anybody of that caliber to deal with Anthony Davis. And then he goes to the bench and you still have JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard. And it's the way they've been playing is just, it's not going to be fair. You don't have an answer for them. Jason Tatum's going to do his best on LeBron. It's not going to be a good matchup for you guys. I don't want that chip like that.
Damn, you're trying to slay the dragon.
I want the Bucks, bro. I want the Bucks. I want Giannis. I want all his shooters around him. I want the fucking Lopez brothers down low. I want everybody. All the smoke. I want all the smoke, bro.
I respect. You know what? I respect that.
In the year that's been 2020, throughout the pandemic, throughout the break, throughout the social injustice issues, give me the best 5 on your side, the best 5 on my side. Line up and run it. That's how I want to win. That's how, and I don't want nobody else, bro.
I like that.
And with that being said, let's wrap it up, man. With that being said, let's wrap it up, man. You got anything to say to the people? Nothing.
Just be safe. You know, wear your condoms. Don't get any STDs.
That's just great advice. That's just great advice.
You know, you don't want any random kids popping up.
Yes, sir.
Nah. But be safe, guys. I just want to give a shout out to everybody who's been protesting.
Yeah, man.
We got to. It's just the climate now. It's what you got to do. Social media, it don't matter. Don't think that just because you're not out on the streets, you're not doing nothing right. You're spreading awareness on social media. There's other things you can do than just be out there on the streets.
You know what? I'm glad you touched on that because earlier I mentioned how it's just so exhausting, it's discouraging, and how you get desensitized to what's going on in the world. But in the toughest moments, the people you look up to, whoever it is, the people that I know I look up to, in the toughest moments, that's where they show their true character. So as tiring as I know it is, whether physically, mentally draining, spiritually, whatever it is, you have to be there to make that change, to help move along and create progress. So whoever it is that you look up to, look to them and what they would do in that situation, bro. I look to my guys and I know what they would do. And that's it, man. Be kind to one another. Love one another. And let's get through another week before another episode, guys.
For sure.
See you guys later.
Deuces.